Hello and welcome to Boomer and Beyond Wellness. I'm Angela Fischetti, and we're here today for another segment of Have It Your Way workout, our own Chronic Concerns Corner. And today's exercise we're going to be focusing on just one exercise here as always. So we're going to try it again. Hello and welcome to Boomer and Beyond Wellness. I'm Angela Fischetti, and today is another entry for Have It Your Way workouts, our own Chronic Concerns Corner. And today's exercise, the focus is on one exercise as always. This one is the narrow front squat. Now the muscles activated here are a lot, so it's fantastic. The muscles are the gluteals, the front thighs, the quadriceps, the back thighs, the hamstrings. And because I'm choosing to do it as a front squat, I'll be holding dumbbells and my arms will be like this. Therefore, the biceps are involved isometrically. The front deltoids of the shoulders are stabilizers. We also have lower back muscles contributing to this, as well as your calves and your shins. So that's a lot. That means this is a compound movement incorporating multiple joints and multiple large muscles. Now, the activities of daily living that are affected by this in a very positive way, or really these are activities of daily living that are affected by all types of squats. I call them the 3 C's: getting up and down out of a chair, getting in and out of your car, and frankly, getting up and down from that commode. Now, the accessories we'll be using today will be a sticky yoga mat, an exercise tube, and one set of dumbbells. I'll be using 15 pounds. This leads me into precautionary measures medical disclaimer. So the yoga mat and the exercise tube are typically made from latex. So if you have a latex allergy, look for non-latex or latex-free. I also want to show you something here. For those of you with carpal tunnel syndrome, when you hold an exercise tube, do not let your wrist come into extension. That's a total contraindicated movement for you. We want a straight wrist no matter what position here, okay? Now also, for those of you with hand issues like a Dupuytren's contracture, trigger finger, it could be arthritic hands, you want to look for exercise tubing with a foam handle. Be careful of the firm grip for you. Now, more precautionary measures. If you have what's called valgus knee is like when you're going knock knee. Do not do this exercise. You can go for something we have on the channel. We have sumo squats, we have basic squats. Just go for another type of squat, just not with the feet together for you. Also, if you have knee issues that you have a limited range of motion in the bend of the knee and flexion, use the wall, and you can do your wall seat. So the feet will be together and you bend your knees as much or as little as you like. Keep your arms up against the wall. This is also excellent for those of you with back spine issues and hyperkyphosis, which is kind of like that hunched appearance. It's a postural deviation. So I'm going to advise you to use the wall, to do the wall seat as well. And also, if you're medicated or not for hypertension, you have vertigo or GERD, let's keep that head up. Do not let it drop down. Very important for you folks. I'm just checking my notes. Yes, here we go. So because we're in this isometric contraction here with the weights in front of the shoulders, and those biceps are working like this, it might not be the best position for those who have golfer's elbow, which is medial epicondylitis, or tennis elbow, which is lateral epicondylitis. For you, you might want to choose the good old-fashioned suitcase grip. Also, if you have tight ankles, believe this or not, but when you're in the squat, you can actually fall. So what I'm going to suggest you do as well is take the sumo squat, take a basic squat, anything but this particular position. So I'm just checking the notes on the medical disclaimers. We're good to go. So now coming into gentle reminders. You want to keep yourselves hydrated whenever you work out. And feel free to stop and rest whenever you need to, but don't quit. Just try one more repetition, and that's how you get stronger. In the community tab of the channel, I have a rating of perceived exertion chart that's downloadable for you and printable. And so on this chart, you want to work out at a rating of perceived exertion between 3 and 6. Don't forget that there's also a warm-up and a cool-down video on the channel. They're just one video, but they can be used interchangeably. And it is advised for those of us who are 55 years and above, 5 years, to warm up for a full 10 minutes before you work out. Also look there in the community tab. You're going to find that I have a cool article there about the narrow squat, and I have a wonderful image of the different feet positionings of the different squats. So that should also be hopefully kind of helpful for you. Now, what we're going to be doing today is one set, and a set is a group of repetitions. We'll be doing 15 repetitions today. The first 5 repetitions will be done without any accessory. This is going to be for those of you who have the different medical concerns, etc. Then I will also advise you folks to always preview the video first and look for what you can do. However, if you're not too sure, then you can invite the medical healthcare practitioner who knows your body best to preview the video as well, to then help you make an informed decision. Now, what we'll be doing is for the second round of 5 repetitions, we'll be using the exercise tube. And for the last round of 5 repetitions, we'll be using the dumbbells. However, on your own, you can work out. Your sets can be between 8 to 15 repetitions. And folks, it depends upon how seasoned you are. You can do 1 set, 2, 3 sets, 4, 5 if you're quite seasoned. But just do not do the same strength training exercise on consecutive days. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to break down what is an athletic ready stance. So as always, place the hands on the high pelvic bone, the iliac crest. Point the fingers straight down, not in. Now you separate the feet so that the ankles are underneath the knees are in alignment with that iliac crest. Now I'm going to turn to the side here. You want to make sure that you're not doing this anterior pelvic tilt. You want to take a slight posterior pelvic tuck, pull the belly button in. You don't want to go into a deep abdominal crunch, right? Just a little bit of a movement here. Now, I'm going to stand with my feet together because that's what we're doing here, a narrow squat. And I'm going to bring the hands in front of my shoulders, and I'm going to lift the toes inside the shoes so I transfer the body weight back into the heels, so that when I inhale, I sit back into a chair. I'm driving up on the exhale through the gluteals. I'm going to give a little squeeze at the top, squeezing the gluteal muscles. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale on the effort. Breath in and out through the nose, please. Execute your movements nice and slowly. One more. Take it on up and hold. Lower the arms down. Now we grab the tube. When you stand on a tube, you stand on it underneath the arches of your shoes. Preferably you're wearing sneakers or aqua shoes. No sandals, please. All right. I live in Miami Beach. Everybody wants to wear sandals when they're lifting weights. Okay. Now I'm going to cross the handles because I want a little bit more resistance. Come on down, and hands in front of the shoulders, toes lifted inside the shoes, belly button in. Inhale, exhale up, drive it, squeeze the butt. You want to pause at the peak of the contraction. Last one. Hold easy when you release tubing. It could snap away from you. Our final 5 to the side, checking that you can see the feet. Toes lifted, belly button in. Inhale, sit back. Exhale up. And boy, you're going to feel this in your quads also, folks. Last 2. Easy lowering down heavier weights. And that's what we have for you today, folks, at Boomer and Beyond Wellness. So if you find some value in my content, I could use your help with subscribing to the channel, please. And also, if you feel like sharing it, and if you have a little bit of a kind comment you might want to leave, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you know when the next video is posted. And also, if you're up to it and you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. And finally, if you are interested in working with me privately, I do remote virtual work for senior fitness as an older adult personal trainer. I also do hatha yoga, and then the opposite end of the spectrum, prenatal yoga. And if you live in Miami Beach and would like to have a massage, I work on site in Miami Beach and as a licensed massage therapist, and I specialize in geriatric massage. So having said all that, until next time, stay hydrated, eat your greens, eat your beans, and be well. Thank you for your support.